when no one hears the words I don't. I answer light, I keep it brief, like you don't live inside my sleep. I learned the tone, I learned the pace, a steady voice, a neutral face. So every time you look my way, you see a calm I can't betray. It's easier to hide than show how much of you I still don't let go. I'm acting like it's nothing when you're near, yeah, like I don't feel you linger here. I play it off, I keep it tight, like you don't cross my mind at night. It's quiet heartbreak, softly worn, a little sweet, a little torn. I say I'm fine, I say I move, but every part of me leans back to you, you. I keep my distance just in time to not step over any line. But in the space I leave unsaid, there's a whole world in my head. I let the silence do the work. It hides the ache, it hides the hurt. In every glance I don't return is where my truest feelings burn. No, no one sees what's underneath the way I breathe you quietly. I'm acting like it's nothing when you're near, yeah, like I don't feel you linger here. I play it off, I keep it tight, like you don't cross my mind at night. It's quiet heartbreak, softly worn, a little sweet, a little torn. I say I'm fine, I say I move, but every part of me leans back to you. If you ever knew the truth, it wouldn't change a thing we do. So I keep it here inside, where my feelings can't collide. Not a plea, not a cry, just a love I won't deny. Quietly, I'm acting like it's nothing, staying still, like I don't bend against my will. I keep it soft, I keep it low, so you never fully know. It's hard, we're wrapped in something kind, a love I hold not left behind. I say I'm strong, I say I'm through, but I'm still quietly attached to you. Acting like it's nothing, yeah, while it's still everything. I held my voice beneath my chest, every fear I tried to rest, smiles I wore to hide the ache, moments lost I couldn't take. I built my walls so high and wide, hit the storm I felt inside, but every sigh I couldn't say found a crack and slipped away. What if letting go is strength, not something I should fear at length? I'm breathing through the silence now, let the pain become my vow. Every tear I kept unseen turns to something in between. I don't need to hold control, I can let it touch my soul. In the moment I release, I find a quiet kind of peace. I find a quiet kind of peace. I was scared to show the truth, all the pieces I call proof. Thought if I just stay composed, I could keep my heart enclosed. But the quiet began to speak, found the strength I thought was weak. And every fear I used used to hide became a tide I let inside. Maybe vulnerability is the bravest thing to be. I'm breathing through the silence now. Let the pain become my vow. Every tear I kept unseen turns to something in between. I don't need to hold control. I can let it touch my soul. And the moment I release, I find a quiet kind of peace. I can stay and face my fears. I'm breathing through the silence now. Every wound and every vow, every scar I tried to hide now feels honest, now feels right. I don't need to stay the same. I can rise beyond the pain. In the moment I release, I find myself at peace. And in the quiet, soft and near, I feel my heart reappear. Morning slips in through the blinds, soft enough to miss the night. All the noise we used to make, now just dust I let it take. Your words still float around the room, but they don't cut the way they used to. Like distant waves I barely hear, breaking somewhere far from here. I don't chase what's drifting away. I let it blur, I let it fade. I'm fading into quiet now, letting go without a sound. All the chaos, all the pain washes off me like the rain. Every echo turns to air, every hurt dissolves somewhere. I'm not lost, I'm just unwound, fading in a quiet now. I stopped counting what went wrong, stopped replaying every song. They used to feel like open wounds, now they pass like afternoon. There's a stillness in my chest, not quite whole but close to rest. Like a fire burning low, finally learning to let go. No more holding broken parts, just soft endings in the dark. I'm fading into quiet now, letting go without a sound. All the chaos, all the pain washes off me like the rain. Every echo turns to air, every hurt dissolves somewhere. I'm not lost, I'm just unwound, fading in day moon. Nothing left to hold too tight, I release it into light. Even love that couldn't stay has its place to drift away. I'm fading into quiet now, more needing to be found. All the noise has settled down into something safe and sound. Every shadow losing shape, every memory turning faint. I'm not who I was back then, but I'm finally okay. softer kind of place. The room is wide, the lights are low. My voice feels like a stranger's tone. I say my name, it echoes back like something slipping through a crack. I trace the edges of my face, but something feels a step misplaced. A version I can't fully claim still answers when I say my name. I'm trying not to look too close at all the parts I almost lost. I don't sound like myself tonight. Every word just passes by, like I'm speaking through a ghost of someone I don't really know. It's heartbreaking, a softer shade, a quiet fear I never say. I drift away, then drift back through, trying to find what still feels true. I wear a calm I've memorized to keep the truth from leaking out, but in the silence uncontained, I hear the doubt repeat my name. Am I enough without the mask, or just avoiding what I lack? Still underneath the fragile air, there's something steady waiting there. Not every shadow stays this strong. Some fade when I hold on too long. I don't sound like myself tonight. Every thought is out of line, like I'm caught between two states of who I was and who I fake. It's heartbreak with a gentle tone, a fragile strength I've grown alone. I lose myself, then find me too, and everything I'm going through. If I stay inside this space, I start to recognize my face. Not perfect, not completely clear, but something real is still in here. I don't sound like myself tonight, but maybe that's not wrong, just right. A shift in voice, a change in view, still holding on to something true. It's heartbreak, but it lets me see the parts I thought I couldn't be. I fall apart, then understand I'm still becoming who I am. Close to becoming who I am. I don't sound like myself, but maybe I'm closer than I felt. The room is dim, the air is thin, a steady hum I settle in. No urgent calls, no need to run, just thoughts that come one by one. Your name appears without a sound, like something never fully bound. It drifts and softly stays a while, then leave without a closing line. I don't resist the way it shows. It comes and goes and somehow knows. Will left open in the quiet of the night. No beginning drawn inside, no clear ending we could claim, just a feeling that remains. Not together, not apart, still a rhythm in the heart. Unresolved but still aligned, somewhere gently dry. I turn the pages back and forth, but every word still points to more. No final stop, no final cue, just echoes of what we once knew. I've learned to sit inside the space where missing you don't need a face. It's in the pauses, in the air, in everything that's still not there. No resolution comes to stay, it only drifts and fades away. We're left open in the quiet of the night. No beginning drawn inside, no clear ending we could claim, just a feeling that remains. Not together, not apart, still a rhythm in the heart. Unresolved but still aligned, somewhere gently intertwined. Maybe closure isn't real for the things we truly feel. Maybe some connections live in the space they never leave. No goodbye can redefine what still hums between the lines. We're left open in the quiet, undefined, no clear edges to align, just a current running through every part that held on to you. Not a loss I can explain, not a love I can contain. Unresolved but still so kind, living quietly in my still open, still in the quiet, you're here. I'm moving the curtains to let in the day, but you're already miles and a mountain away. I made the coffee, I poured out a cup, but you're reading the news, never looking up. I wore the perfume you bought in the spring, hoping the scent of the memory would sting. But I'm just a fixture, a lamp in the hall, shedding the light that you don't see at all. Oh, I'm the architecture of a house you call home, a pillar of salt in a garden of chrome. I'm the foundation beneath every step that you take, but you only notice when the floorboards start to break. You look at the ceiling, you look at the view, but you don't see the person who's waiting for you. It's a crowded kind of lonely, a heavy sad blue, to be part of the room, but invisible to you. I told you a story, I reached for your hand, but you're building a castle on digital sand. I'm a bookmarking chapters you've already read. As soft hours work to the back of your head. I'm shouting in colors, I'm bleeding in gold, but you see in grayscale, or so I've been told. I'm the wood and the stone and the nails in the door. The one thing you're certain you don't need to explore. If I painted the hallway a violent red, would you hear a single word that I said? If I left the house and I didn't come back, would you notice the silence or the widening crack? I'm a lighthouse blinking in a fog-heavy sea, dying for someone to come looking for me. You call home, a pillar of salt in a garden of chrome. I'm the foundation beneath every step that you take, but you only notice when the floorboards start to break. You look at the ceiling, you look at the view, but you don't see the person who's waiting for you. It's a crowded kind of lonely, a heavy set blue to be part of the room, but invisible to you. Still standing, still waiting, just a shadow on the wood, fading in the light. Right here. Good night. Good night. Yeah, yeah. I've been a tourist in my own skin, searching for a door to let myself in. I bought the travel guides, I followed the signs, but I kept on tripping over other people's lines. I wore the colors that they said would suit, but I was a tree with no hold on the root. Then you looked at me like a wide open road, and I felt the weight of the heavy old load slide off my shoulders and onto the floor. I don't want to be that me anymore. Am I the mountain or am I the dust? Finding the eye in the middle of us. I'm erasing the borders, I'm burning the chart, mapping the wild hidden parts of my heart. It's a terrifying view, a beautiful height, waking up to myself in your light. I used to think love was a clever disguise, a way to be perfect in someone else's eyes. I'd sand down the edges and quiet the roar until I didn't know what I was fighting for. But you love the static, you love the grit, you aren't afraid of the candlelight lit. Am I the mountain or am I the dust? Finding the eye in the middle of us. I'm erasing the borders, I'm burning the chart, mapping the wild hidden parts of my heart. It's a terrifying view, a beautiful height, waking up to myself in your light. I'm not a mirror reflecting your face, I'm not a shadow taking up space. I'm a heartbeat, a whisper, a brand new name, and I'll never ever be the same. The map is blank, the ink is wet, I haven't even met the real me yet, but I'm getting close. Yeah, I'm getting close. I've been a statue in a garden of frost, counting the minutes and the things that I lost. My ribcage was iron, a lock with no key, building the version of who I should be. But the air's getting warmer, the edges are thin, and I'm finally letting the outside in. It's a long-held breath, finally leaving my chest. A quiet surrender, a heart and confess. The static is clear and the mirror is white. There's nowhere left for the hollow to hide, and I'm spilling over like rain on the pavement, breaking the chains of my own self-enslavement. It's a terrifying mercy, a beautiful ache, the sound of a fever beginning to break. I'm dropping the armor, I'm shedding the skin. This is where the light and the healing begin. The silence was heavy, a cloak made of lead, but I'm hearing the words that I never quite said. It's messy and honest, it's jagged and raw, like the first rush of spring in a permanent thaw. I'm unmasking the shadows, I'm naming the fear, and for the first time I'm actually here. No more holding it back, no more closing the door. I don't wanna fight with myself anymore. Let the dam burst open, let the river run deep. I'm waking up now from a century of sleep. I'm waking up, I'm waking up. Just let it fall. The water be still, I'm not afraid, and I never will. I'm reading the air where you used to be, a ghost of a pose in the upholstery. The coffee is cold, but the steam's in my head, tracing the outlines of things that we said. I'm leaning my weight on a door that is ajar, wondering how near you can be when you're far. It's a lo-fi fever, a hum in the wire, a soft focus forest, a cold kind of fire. I'm reaching for anchors that turn into light, holding my breath in the middle of flight. And it's a warm kind of tangled, a beautiful blur. I'm losing the version of me that I were. It's the ache and the honey, the salt and the soul, the way that the fragments feel better than whole. I don't want the clarity, don't want the view, I just want this golden confusion of you. Your name is a melody trapped in a jar, a flickering signal from a dying star. Are we the tether or are we the kite? The edge of the morning or the depth of the night? I'm wrapped in the wool of a memory that's frayed, like in the mess that the attachment is made. let the edges bleed into the gray. Let the certainties all melt away. If I'm drowning, then let it be deep in a secret that's too heavy to keep. Too heavy to keep, too sweet to sleep. Tangled, a beautiful blur. I'm losing the version of me that I were. It's the ache and the honey, the salt and the soul, the way that the fragrance feel better than whole. I don't want the clarity, don't want the view. I just want this golden confusion of you. Just stay in the haze. Keep the focus soft. I'm finally found in a getting lost. I still buy the honey, the one from the coast, and leave a small space for your ghost at post. The radio hums with that song by the lake, the one we would dance to until the daybreak. I found your old keychain, the one with the brass, and watched the whole afternoon flicker and pass. I'm walking new hallways, I'm seeing new sights, but I'm still seeing you in the city lit nights. Oh, it's the gravity of love that we knew, a quiet vibration that leads back to you. You're the salt in the breeze, the sting in the rain, a beautiful habit I can't quite explain. I've deleted the photos and changed all the sheets, but I still see a shadow on these familiar streets. It's a lingering silver, a soft steady ache, to be holding a heart that you didn't quite break. I went to that bookstore, the one on the bend, and reached for a title I thought I'd commend. Then I remembered you read it back then, and I put it right back on the shelf once again. Your name is a hum at the back of my throat, a letter I'm writing but never will post. I'm doing just fine, or at least that's the lie I tell to the moon as it climbs through the sky. Isn't nostalgia or just a habit of heart to keep picking up pieces of a world torn apart? I'm not waiting for you to walk through the door, but I'm not quite the person I was once before. You're woven in denim, you're etched in the wood, a part of my history, for bad or for good. the back of my mind. They're still there, still there. And the years left behind, just a flicker of gold in the gray of the day. I'm still remembering in my own quiet way. Yeah. I'm taking down the pictures from the walls we knew. Heavy frames that holding pieces of you. There's a coin I used to be afraid of, but it doesn't feel like emptiness, it feels like enough. I was holding on just to feel okay. Now I'm letting go a little more each day. I'm unlearning you. Every touch, every word, every promise that I kept but never heard. It's the slow kind of freedom, bittersweet and true. Where I miss you, but I'm not missing me too. Every tear is just a step I choose away from the past I had with you. It still hurts, but I'm breaking through. I'm unlearning you. I'm unlearning you. I don't wish for you when the night gets cold. I let the silence do what it's told. There's a strength in me I couldn't see before. Now I don't need you like I did before. I still feel echoes in my chest, but I'm learning how to rest. I'm unlearning you. Every touch, every word, every promise that I kept but never heard. It's a slow kind of freedom, bittersweet and true. Where I miss you, but I'm not missing me too. Every tear is just a step I choose away from the past I had with you. It still hurts, but I'm breaking through. I'm unlearning you. Maybe love was just a place we passed through, not a home I was meant to stay into. And I'll take the light, leave the pain behind, carry only what helps me find. I'm unlearning you, but I'm finding me in every breath and every piece of peace. It's a lonely kind of healing, but it's mine. Where I fall, but I still rise. Every scar turns into truth. I survived what I went through. It's bittersweet, but I'm renewed. I'm unlearning you. I loved you deeply, but I don't need you now. The tea is cold, the room is blue. I'm tracing the ghost of a bruise from you. Not on the skin, but somewhere deep. The kind of secret I've learned to keep. You're a beautiful, jagged piece of glass. On the bare feet waiting for you to pass. It's a softcore ruin, a velvet sting, the only anthem I know how to sing. You're the nicotine in the dying breath, a little bit of life, a little bit of death. I'm addicted to the way you pull the pin, and let the shrapnel settle in. Yeah, your I love you is a heavy stone tied to my ankle while I'm all alone. We're a masterpiece of a house on fire, built on a foundation of dark desire. I've memorized the exit, I've seen the signs, but I'm still busy blurring all the lines. Just a minute, just a year, I've lost a taste for anything but fear. Don't be gentle, don't be kind. Leave the wreckage for me to find. This is softcore ruin of Elvis sting, the only anthem I know how to sing. You're the nicotine in the dying breath, a little bit of life, a little bit of death. I'm addicted to the way you pull the pin, and let the shrapnel settle in. Stay, don't stay. I'm already gone anyway. We met in a chat room for disaster fans. I don't even like it when you grab my hand, 'cause it just reminds me of the time I ran vertigo. I don't even know, I don't even know anymore. My life's like a hallway that is full of doors. Every time I try to choose, I'm just not sure. It's a rabbit hole that I'm not prepared for. Oh no, vertigo. I don't even know, I don't even know anymore. Do you wanna go with me? I don't even know if I'm for me. I'm for me. Do you wanna go with me? I don't even know if I'm for me. I'm for me. I'm for me. I'm for me. Vertigo. I don't even know, I don't even know anymore. I reach for you, but you slip away, a shadow that I can't seem to sway. Your heart's a place I cannot find, locked and hidden, leaving me behind. I know you've built your walls too high, still I keep knocking, asking why. There are walls between us, and I can see all the love you keep from me. Every touch I give falls to the floor. I keep hoping you'll open the door. Yeah, I'm longing for what you won't show, feeling your warmth, but it doesn't grow. Through the distance, through the tears, I keep standing here, facing my fears. But it's fleeting like the sun, a moment of light, then you're undone. I can't make you stay, I can't make you feel. All I have is hope that time will heal. I see the fear behind your eyes, still I linger, still I try. There are walls between us, and I can't see all the love you keep from me. Every touch I give falls to the floor. I keep hoping you'll open the door. Yeah, I'm longing for what you won't show, feeling your warmth, but it doesn't grow. Through the distance, through the tears, I keep standing here, facing my fears. Maybe one day you'll tear them down. Maybe then I won't feel so bound. But until that day, I remain caught in the ache, caught in the rain. There are walls between us, and I can see all the love you keep from me. Every touch I give falls to the floor. I keep hoping you'll open the door. Yeah, I'm longing for what you won't show. Feeling your warmth, but it doesn't grow. Through the distance, through the tears, I keep standing here, facing my fears. Between us, between us, through joy and pain. The dial tone is the only pulse in the room. Static dancing in the corner of my eye. I'm tracing the outlines of where you used to bloom. Underneath the hollow paper white sky, we're sharing the same zip code, maybe the same air, but there's a continent between us in the hallway. I reach for your shadow, but you aren't there. Just a ghost of the things we forgot to say. Now we're just frequencies in the dark, broadcasting signals that nobody can hear. Two dying embers looking for a spark, across a distance that's measured in fear. You're right beside me, but miles away, lost in the silence of the words we don't play. The coffee's gone cold, mirror in the bed. I watch your silhouette turn towards the wall. 1,000 conversations trapped inside my head, waiting for a gravity that never lets them fall. We've mastered the art of the polite hello, while our hearts are packing bags to leave. The more I hold on, the more you let go. We're in a distance neither can retrieve. Is the signal breaking up, or did we just stop trying? Too noon and I'm thirsty for a drop from an empty cup, wondering where the us ends and the I begins. Frequencies, just white noise on the line. I'm still here, are you still mine? I've carried more than I can name, every loss, every pain. Walked through shadows all alone, carried battles no one's known. I wore my strength like it was steel, hid the hurt I couldn't heal. But even hearts that seem so strong need a place where they belong. Maybe letting go is right, not a weakness but a light. I'm weightless in the quiet tonight, letting the heaviness take flight. Every fear I held inside finds a place where it can hide. I don't need to stay awake, I can let the stillness take was tired of holding on to every shadow, every wrong. Thought that if I stood so tall, I could survive it all. But in the pause I finally see a gentle, calm, embracing me. Every burden I let rest feels like finally I'm blessed. Maybe surrender isn't shame, maybe quiet isn't tame. I'm weightless in the quiet tonight, letting the heaviness take flight. Every fear I held inside finds a place where it can hide. I don't need to stay awake, I can let the stillness take. In the moment I release, I find my weary soul at peace. If I open all my hands, let the silence take command, maybe I'll finally see the softness in the heavy me. I don't need to fight the night, I can rest, I can be light. I'm weightless in the quiet tonight. Every wound becomes my light, every scar and every tear now feels gentle, now feels clear. I don't need to stay away, I can rise without the weight. In the moment I release, I'm weightless in the quiet, find peace. And in the stillness, soft and true, I find the strength in letting through. I still remember the way you smiled, the way the sun would touch your face. We thought those moments could last forever, but time moves in a different pace. The streets we walked are strangers now, the echoes fade where we once stood. I reach for you in empty corners and find the memories all I could. Were we ever more than a fleeting flame, or just two hearts that learned each other's name? When the light was ours, it shone so bright, bittersweet the way it fades at night. Every laugh, every tear, every touch I carry still, I miss it too much. The world moves on, but I remain, holding pieces of joy and pain. In the quiet where I see your face, when the light was ours, the sacred place. I hear your voice in the falling rain, a whisper that I can't contain. Every song we love plays like a dream, a soft reminder of what it means. I trace the days we used to share, the little things that led us there. And even though the past is gone, its gentle ache keeps carrying on. Whoa, were we just a story in a borrowed time, or a truth that life won't let me find? When the light was ours, it shone so bright, bittersweet the way it fades at night. Every laugh, every tear, every touch I carry still, I miss it too much. The world moves on, but I remain, holding pieces of joy and pain. In the quiet where I see your face, when the light was ours, the sacred place. If I close my eyes, I'm there again, a fleeting moment I can't pretend. It lingers softly in my chest, a love that time cannot arrest. Even if the days grow cold, your warmth remains, your story told. When the light was ours, it shines within, a bit bittersweet memory beneath my skin. Every heartbeat, every sigh, every part still carries you inside my heart. Though the world moves on, I remain with pieces of joy and gentle pain. In the quiet where I feel you near, when the light was ours, I hold it here. In the stillness of the night, your light whispers softly bright. You say my name like it still feels right, but something shifts in your eyes at night. Like there's a story you won't let in, a thread you're scared to cut or mend. I hear it hiding in your tone, a place in you that's not my home. And every I'm here you give to me feels like it comes with uncertainty. I don't need perfect, I just need real, but real is something you don't reveal. We're standing where truth breaks in two, between the lies and the love you choose. You hold my heart but you hesitate, like honesty comes a second too late. If love is more than what we say, why does yours keep slipping away? I'm caught in a space you won't define, between your heart and your other life. There's a silence every time I ask, a fragile crack behind your mask. You answer me with half a truth, just enough to keep me close to you. I've learned the language of your doubt, the way your words keep fading out. And every promise that you make feels like a risk you're scared to take. You don't deny, but you don't confess, living somewhere between yes and no. We're standing where truth breaks in two, between the lies and the love you choose. You hold my heart but you hesitate, like honesty comes a second too late. If love is more than what we say, why does yours keep slipping away? I'm caught in the space you won't define, between your heart and your other life. Maybe I was never meant to be the answer you could claim, just a place you came to rest while holding on to someone's name. But I won't live inside a truth you're too afraid to face. I'd rather walk away alone than stay in second place. Say it clear, don't soften it now, let the silence speak out loud. If your heart is split in two, then I already lost to you. We were standing where truth broke apart, you couldn't choose, so you chose to hide. You kept me close, but never enough to call this love without a lie. If honesty was ever there, it disappeared into thin air. So I'm leaving what you couldn't